All right, here I am about 4.5 weeks post-op after diastasis repair. And I'll show you what I've been working on. So you can see, so it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have not lied down yet today. I've been primarily sitting, and you can see swelling. Like I definitely know I need to go lay down. I just had a shower. I've been sitting up a lot of the day. And so that's definitely something that is limiting. The most limiting for me is swelling. I don't know if you can see from the side, but it just feels very firm, but almost like boggy too. Generally a bit uncomfortable. What I've been working on is thinking of breathing like a balloon and then starting to contract my pelvic floor and my TA. And I'm doing this very gentle. I don't have any discomfort when I do it, but you'll notice when I breathe, I don't get a lot of expansion out here. This was a go-to pattern of mine before I had surgery. I held a lot of tension here because of so much weakness and vulnerability here. So I really have to work to change that pattern that I have in my body. So I breathe, and I think of opening here, and I also think of letting go down here. I find a lot of tension here, which makes me not want to breathe low. And then I connect, I pull my pelvic floor up. For me, my cue is to think of the front and thinking about pelvic floor, TA coming on. Okay, so you'll see better from the side. Inhale. Open out to the sides, Mel. Exhale, connect the pelvic floor. TA pulls me back. Inhale, let's go. Exhale pulls me back. You can see I'm having a hard time connecting down here. No big surprise because of where my area of like incision is. Now, can you see that, so postpartum, this is exactly where I start women too, like after C-section or vaginal birth. A lot of women after vaginal birth have a hard time letting go down here because it feels tense after a birth out the bottom. And so they have a hard time letting it go and therefore pulling it up. C-section moms often have difficulty letting go in this area just like I do and have a hard time connecting in this area. And so a lot of the beginning is all about like retraining the body, how to connect the dots again. My goals are not purely strength right now. They're not the number of reps. I'll sit or stand and do this a few times, like maybe 3 or 4 before I feel like I'm like, no, Mel, you're not getting what you're wanting to get. And then I'll just move on. I'll also practice laying down every once in a while on my back. I'll practice on my side, and they all feel different and they're all important. So take-home message is like, if you are newly postpartum, you know, what small moments in the day can you get that in? Like maybe when you're nursing, when you're cuddling with your baby, when they're trying to go to sleep, when you're about to fall asleep, spending some time just getting those muscles back on track. Because otherwise, if I go, when I'm feeling better, let's say in a month or something like that, and I go to exercise, yet I'm having a hard time connecting with this area and having a hard time letting go of this area, can you see how I might be kind of limited in how much I can progress? So that gives you something to work on early stages. And I didn't wait purposefully for 4 weeks to start this. I just didn't feel ready. Whereas some, like a lot of postpartum women, I'll get them to start thinking about this a week or 2 postpartum. So gives you an idea of where to start.